In this video, I'm going to show you a brand new tool called PageAudit.com that lets you audit individual pages on your website for things like keyword density, keyword usage, are you using the right heading tags, do you have any issues with your meta description, your title tag, anything like that. So let's get right into it. Oh, did I mention it was free? Yesterday on Instagram, I asked for keywords because I didn't know what keyword I wanted to go for. So we have Kyle Michael Murray here. I actually went to high school with Kyle, which is crazy that he submitted this. So he wanted to go with handyman or home services. So these are local keywords. I have to add some kind of location-based keyword at the end of this. So handyman, we're gonna do like handyman Hamilton, right? Because that's where I'm based. And we're just gonna take a look here at the results. And guys, everything that I'm showing you is free. So Hamilton handyman, we have cardinal handyman free estimates. I'm just gonna open up this page here. So we're gonna do the target keyword, which is gonna be handyman Hamilton, and you could just take Hamilton and replace any of your, wherever you're based. And then I'm just gonna take the link here to that website. You can do this with your own website or your competitor's website, and you're just gonna click analyze, and that's gonna give us some stats about this page. So first, let's go to overview here. It gives us an SEO score, so it's 53% overall. This takes into account a lot of different metrics, but we can see here the metadata, the content needs improvement. The headings seem good, the keywords seem low. So when I just did this Google search, this guy is ranking #1, right? So maybe he's using a different variation of that keyword, which I'm going to show you how to use this tool to look for those variations as well. And we're going to take a look at some of these other ones here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go to content, right? We're going to see the word count, 1,300 words. And I know there's a lot of information or a lot of videos and, I guess information going around where you need the highest word count to rank #1. That is not true. That is not always true, I should say. So this person has 1,300 words on their page. I would aim to maybe try to be around 1,300 words as well, but their keyword occurrence is 0. So that means this exact keyword, handyman Hamilton, isn't showing up anywhere on their page. Let's see here, Hamilton handyman. So they have it inversed. Maybe that is the actual keyword here. Hamilton mountain handyman, Hamilton connections, connection of Hamilton. Okay, so let me try reversing this, and this is something that you might have to do as well because it could be a different variation of that keyword. So let's see here. So keyword density is still too low. Their SEO score seems a little bit higher here, but it's not in the meta description. So this just gives you a really quick check to see if your keyword is located in all the most important spots. So that's your title tag, your meta description, your heading 1 tag, and just in the content. Then we have some recommendations here like keyword density, which it's saying it's too low. This tool and any tool might say your keyword density is too low because it's not taking in like all the variations and the related keywords, like how I changed it from Hamilton handyman or from handyman Hamilton to Hamilton handyman. So we're going to take a look at a couple things. I'm going to show you how to really use this tool and use it to optimize. So let's take a look here, word density. This will give us a better idea of how, or not how, but what keyword they're going after. So cardinal handyman, that is mentioned 17 times on the page. So that's 2% of the keywords. Handyman services, let's see here, 3 words. So Stony Creek, Bimbrook, Mount. So it looks like they're listing a lot of places. So what I want to do is I'm going to go through here and just look at their heading tags. So they have 2 heading 1 tags, which if you don't know, you should only ever have 1 heading 1 tag. That tells Google what the page is about. That tells people what the page is about. Cardinal Handyman Services on Ontario. Cardinal Handyman, probably serving the Hamilton, Ontario region. Let's look for more localized keywords. Let's see here, Hamilton. Hamilton. It's not really in that many of the tags. So Hamilton handyman near me. If you ever see near me on a website, that is somebody who's trying to do SEO, and it likely most of the time does not work. In this case, it might be a really easy keyword, non-competitive keyword, and they put near me in there, so that's working. for them. Not necessarily the near me is working, but whatever they're doing else on the page is working. So Hamilton, they're using it 12 times, or I should say 10 times on the page. Yeah, so it gives you all of the, oh no, they're not even using it that many times. Yeah, so it gives you like all the sentence length and all this stuff here. So one thing that I'm looking at as well is, where was I going with this? Yeah, so just in terms of keyword density, let's go back to this page. Actually, let's go to number 2 and number 3, and we could actually make the same search. We could actually go in here and we can go competitor, and we could see how the competitor is doing compared to us. So this person is ranking, the original site is ranking higher, they're ranking number 1, so they have a 67% score, whereas the competitor has a 49% score, which makes sense because they're ranking below them. Keywords and meta title. So it looks like that exact keyword is missing on these websites. Now, unfortunately, this tool is limited in the fact that it's not going to show you what they're doing and what you're doing right next to each other. So we'd actually have to grab this link, replace this one up here, click Analyze, go back to Content, and we should be able to see. Let's look for anything here. Hamilton. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the overview. We're going to go, it's not in their meta description, not in their title tag, so go back to Content. Scroll past the headings. Let's get to, let me go, where is it? Oh, metadata, sorry. Meta title. So this is their title tag. No, there's no way that's their title tag. The tool has to be wrong. Nope. That's their title tag. So title tag should only be up to 60 characters. This is crazy. This is just very keyword stuffy. And again, they have the near me in there. That's crazy. So one other thing that I want to mention is no tool is going to be 100% accurate in giving you keyword usage data, because this says handyman services, Hamilton, Ontario, right? There's a dash between there, there's space, there's Hamilton, and then there's a comma ON. So Google understands some of these semantics. A lot of these tools are just looking at like how many times does this exact word show up on this page. So for example, if we just wanted to do Hamilton, like how many times are they using the word Hamilton on the page? Let's go to content. So they're using it 12. And this is how I would do it if I was going for a local keyword. I would look at how many times they're using the main keyword, which in this case is handyman, and then I would look at how many times they're using a local keyword. So they're using Hamilton 12, which is the local keyword, and let's do handyman, and then just do analyze. So they're using it 21 times. So I want to use the word Hamilton 12 times and handyman 21 times on this page. And that's likely going to give me the best optimized piece of content based on keyword usage alone. Now, there's other factors that play into this, like backlinks, topical authority, domain authority, all that kind of stuff. So this is just one of the ways to do that. But guys, this is a totally free tool. It's really also great for writing blog content. So if you're writing a piece of content and you've published it on your site, or you're trying to re-optimize a piece of content on your site, you can just come in here, paste in the link, paste in the keyword you want to rank for. You can see how many times it's being used, what the density is. And this is one of my favorite tools here, like the word density. Like on this, like I know we typed in the target keyword up here, but that doesn't really matter for the word density. So view full size painted. That has nothing to do with their business. Handyman services Hamilton. They're using it, that exact word, like character by character, 3 times on the page. Window coverings, furniture assembly, all this kind of stuff. So that is one of their top keywords, which makes sense that they're ranking number 2, despite their crazy meta description here, or their title tag, I should say. And then their meta description looks a little bit too long. Then there's some other metadata here, but yeah, it's crazy that their title tag is that long. So yeah, you can see here like how many times they're using individual words. So again, you don't even need to come up here and type in Hamilton. You can just see Hamilton there 12 times, handyman there, services, view full size. I don't know why that's coming up. View full size. So that's not even on the page at all, but it's coming up somewhere, maybe in a pop-up or a plugin or something like that. But yeah, so it's a completely free tool. Oh, one thing that I want to mention, there's a browser extension that we're working on. If you click this, it doesn't do anything right now. It might by the time you're watching this video, but you can click this link and it'll give you like overall score. And if we do like handyman, for example, let me click this, it'll tell you how many times that keyword's on the page, the keyword density. It'll tell you if it's in the title, if it's in the description, if it's in the heading 1 tag. And then you can go to headings here. You can see all of that information. Their heading tags are absolutely messed up. But yeah, this is an extension that's coming out. So if you made it this far in the video, that's a little trick for you. If you want to know when this is coming out, or if you want other SEO resources, courses, more free tools, stuff like that, check the link in my description of this video, and you will find something that you can download that will help you. I might actually do writing content that ranks. So we're using AI to create content that ranks, and then you could use that in combination with this tool to help you rank higher on Google. That's it. I'll see you later. Bye.